Good morning. How's everybody this morning? Welcome to Morning Cuppa Joy. Let's get on in here. Let me let everybody know that we are on the air and get our P's in here for a Manifesting Monday. All right, so let me find it first. That's sometimes the chore, is trying to find this on Facebook because I never know where I'm going to find it. We'll try Enlightened World Network. Don't see it. All right, angel speakers. It's a scavenger hunt. Maybe. Nope, so something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong, but something went wrong. So let's try it again. Yep, there it is. Now if I can just share it. It's a no-go, so let me see if I can get some help sharing it out. Okay, well, I put the word out. I can't share it myself because I can't even get it to come up on Facebook for me. Try one more time. There it is. It just takes it longer and longer these days to show up, doesn't it? Don't know what that's all about. But anyway, we are live and hopefully we'll have people jumping in here really soon. We'll see if that happens. But it's Manifesting Monday, and Mondays we always talk about how to achieve our desires. How do we get there? There's a lot of tips that have been given over the last, probably 2 years now. We've been doing Manifesting Monday, and it'd just be great to share some of the things that you have manifested if something has come up for you that you're able to see, touch, feel, know that is there in your life. So I'm going to start. Annie 7, good morning, honey. Would you please share this for me? I could not get it to let me share on Facebook. So if you would, that would be awesome. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Hand on your heart center. And we're going to slow down the breathing. Just relax. That's the whole point of the heart brain, is you relax everything. And then you start the breathing process. Deeply breathe into your lungs, filling them completely. And then slowly let that air back out. I'm going to do this one a little different. So breathe in, all the way in, fill your lungs. And let's let it out with a hard breath. Letting go of everything. Letting your body start to shed any lingering thoughts from the past, from the future. Just staying very, very present. So we're going to do that again. Breathe into your lungs. And a hard breath out. Make some noise this morning. We're going to wake up. And then this next breath that you take in, let's go back to easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Breathe into your heart and pull in love, something that just makes you feel so good. Breathe it in there and relax it out. Annie, try this breathing. See if this will let go of some of the pain energy. When you've got your lungs full, just and release anything that you don't need, anything that's not for your best and highest good. And then we do something special here on Cuppa. We give a heart hug to somebody. So Annie, I'm going to heart hug you and see that pain releasing completely. When you breathe in, let it go. Just let it go. And then say these affirmations with me. I am enough. I am worthy. Put your hand on your solar plexus, right at the top of your abdomen. I am healthy. I am a spark of the divine. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. I receive blessings in my life. And I love myself. I am a miracle magnet. Whew, that felt good. So, how are you on this Monday? Did you have a good weekend? Let's do a little check-in. How's everybody doing? Jean, are you out from under all that snow yet? Our blue Jean, love you so much and so happy that you're here. You and all the babies. Where's my Whizzy Bee? Is she busy this morning? A little busy bee. And hello to the doggaroos. Gruffy, Pocky, Razzmatazz. And of course, we can't forget our Dolly horse. So I hope everything is well. And just let me know. Do a little check-in. Do a little dance. When you move your body in the morning, it feels so good. Good morning, Joanne. Our Jim is with us. Good morning, Jim, and happy Monday to you as well. Well, it is Manifesting Monday. So while you all keep doing your check-ins and letting me know you're okay, and please keep sharing it out. I could not get Facebook to cooperate with me this morning, so I didn't get it shared. But Kathy Hand, I see you did. Thank you for sharing, honey. Mary Crincoli, good morning to you on YouTube. Oh, Lillian, hi, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, we're still missing some P's. Let's call them in. Linda Lemieux, Andrea Gregg, Jennifer Langren. Who do you want to call in? Just type their name in, and maybe they'll figure it out if you send them a little telepathic message to come into Cuppa. So while we're doing that, I'm going to pull up the message from the angels from last night. And the message is, feelings are messengers, not masters. You know, when they first started with this message last night, I'm thinking, what the heck? What are we doing here, angels? But it makes perfect sense after they informed me of what they wanted to tell me. So the quote is from Margaret Atwood. You can't help what you feel, but you can help how you behave. Before I do that, Blue Jean gave us an update on what's going on there with the doggies and the horses. And who rolled in the snow? What's this? Gotta get the message out of my way. Nibbles you, and Dolly rolled and rolled and rolled in the snow yesterday. She was asked, she needs to be brushed, and I am a spark of the divine. It sounds like a happy Dolly to me. All right, so the message from the angels. Have you ever had a moment when your emotions seem to rise up out of nowhere and try to take over the steering wheel of your day? It happens to me sometimes. I may be going about an ordinary task, such as answering emails or organizing things or preparing for my next step in the Peace on Earth journey, when suddenly a wave of emotion appears. Most often it feels like sadness. Occasionally it carries the sharp edge of anger, and it can feel surprising because nothing obvious seems to have triggered it. Years ago, I would have tried to push the feeling away. I would tell myself to get over it or distract myself with something else. But emotions are much like children tugging at your sleeve. The more you ignore them, the louder they become. Over time, I have learned something important. When I sit quietly with an emotion and observe it with curiosity instead of judgment, it begins to soften. When I resist it, however, it grows stronger. It's as if the feeling simply wants to be acknowledged. Our bodies are wise messengers. They send signals about what needs our attention in any given moment. Emotions that were pushed down weeks, months, or even years ago can find the perfect moment to rise to the surface. They are not trying to ruin our day. They are trying to be seen, heard, and healed. When we ignore them, the energy becomes tangled and frazzled. But when we allow the emotion to pass through us like a wave, it often leaves behind clarity. Dear angels, why do emotions sometimes rise so strongly within us, and how can we respond in a way that brings peace rather than chaos? Dear ones, emotions are currents of energy moving through the human experience. They are not enemies to defeat. They are not rulers meant to control you. They are signals, invitations from the soul asking for awareness. You cannot always choose what arises within you. Feelings may emerge from memories, subconscious patterns, or energetic impressions you absorb from the world around you. But you are always empowered to choose how you respond to them. When a feeling appears, pause, breathe, notice it without immediately labeling it as good or bad. In that moment of observation, you reclaim your sovereignty. If you resist the emotion, you tighten around it, and resistance amplifies the energy. If you acknowledge it with compassion, it begins to release. Much like a cloud passing through the sky, emotions move when they are allowed space. Remember that your feelings are temporary visitors, but your behavior is the bridge through which love or discord enters the world. When you respond with awareness rather than reaction, you transform emotional energy into wisdom. Anger can become clarity. Sadness can become compassion. Even fear can become courage. Your heart was never meant to be a battlefield. It is meant to be a sanctuary where all experiences are witnessed and gently transformed by love. So when feelings arise, greet them as messengers. Listen for the lesson. Then choose the response that reflects the highest truth of who you are. For you are not your passing emotions. You are the awareness that holds them, and that awareness is divine. The angels whisper, feelings may visit like weather across the sky of your soul, but you are the vast sky itself. Let the storms pass without believing you are the storm. Choose your response with love, and peace will always find its way back to you. So today, I promise to stay in my high vibration and welcome my emotions with love. Yes, we have choices. We have choices every moment of every day that we're here on this planet. We decide as soon as we wake up, we decide what kind of mood we're going to be in. Am I happy when I wake up? Maybe I didn't get enough sleep, so I might feel a little groggy, but I can still be happy. I can still let that energy flow through me. It's a choice. Or am I going to be anxious and worried about what might happen, something that hasn't even come to be yet. Doesn't that sound a little crazy? That I'm going to sit and wallow in that anger and that anxiety, and it hasn't even shown up. Why do we do that to ourselves? Why do we allow that to happen? Anyway, we make the choices and the feelings that come up, and they do. Just like thoughts, we can't stop them. We can't stop our thoughts from happening. We can't stop our feelings from coming up for us either, nor should we. We've got a lot of feelings inside of us. So when they come up and they talk to us and show themselves to us, it's for a reason. There's a purpose for it. So we have people. Good morning, Andrea, Greg. So glad you're here. And Deirdre, happy Monday to you. You forgot to set your clock. Yeah, I almost forgot to set my clock, but now I have like 3 alarms that go off. So it's a 3-alarm day for me that I was able to get up out of bed. Good morning, Michelle Anders. All right, we're going to talk about manifesting, but first I've got Kuan Yin. Grace within reach. And speaking of our Gracie, somebody call her in here. I'd love to see Gracie this morning. It's okay to feel like a mess right now, to feel that you need help, and to want to resolve whatever has troubled your heart and your mind. My grace is within reach. As you ask for my help, I shall lift you into safety and peace now. So for anyone who at this moment is feeling like you need a little bit of assistance from the angels, from Kuan Yin, from your spirit guides, I think that's a beautiful message to listen to, that it's within reach. And all you have to do is ask. Just ask. Okay, let's see what Yogi has for us. We are on the 9th of March. My goodness, it just keeps rolling along. Before you know it, I will be back in Colorado. But first, I got things to do here in Florida. So I'll be here probably until the end of the month. All right, so March the 9th. Swami Sri Yukteswar to Paramahansa Yogananda, before whom he appeared in the flesh on June 19th, 1936, more than 3 months after his Mahasamadhi, which is the great yogi's final conscious exit from the body. And he said to Yogananda, "Grieve not for me. You and I shall smile together so long as our 2 forms appear different in the Maya dream of God. Finally, we shall merge as one in the cosmic. Beloved, our smiles shall be his smile, our unified song of joy vibrating through the eternity to be broadcast to God-tuned souls." I love that message. Yukteswar was the one that told Yogananda that he was coming on a great mission across the waters. And indeed, he did. He came to here, to America, in California, all the way across the country to the East Coast. He made that trek. He talked to people, to crowds, about yoga and breathing and the need to find peace inside. And I'm so glad that he did. Our affirmations that we said was our day 264 of saying them together. Tomorrow marks a year. Let's do something special tomorrow on our year anniversary. Good morning, Pat Moss. Oh, Grayson's calling you Annie Banani. It's going to stick, I think, Annie. I like it. I think it's so cute, just like you. You're adorable. And I hope that with that breathing that you took in and with the messages, that is going to help you to manifest better health today. So manifesting, that is the name of this show today, Manifesting Monday. And I have the American version of Manifesting with Grace. I'm usually looking at the India cover, but today I'm working with what you all probably have if you're here in the States, which is this one. And Angels told me to work on chapter 8. If you have the book, if you want to go to chapter 8 in the book, this is a really great chapter because we're going to talk about manifesting through energy, protecting your vibe, and raising your frequency. Good morning, Kim McElwain. So glad you're here. All right. So, chapter 8 is talking about energy. Your energy introduces you before you speak. Protect it like a sacred flame. Have you ever had that experience where you encounter someone along your day and you know what they're all about, or you know them because of their energy? Their energy shines out before they even speak a word. Or maybe you've experienced this yourself where you met somebody or you showed up in a room and your energy told people what you're all about. I've had it happen many, many times. And, when we encounter one of our soul group, because I believe fully that we interact with the people that we make contracts with before we even arrived here on earth. So your energy goes before you. Remember that when you're having a thought about something that's maybe a worrying thought or a happy thought, because that's what you're putting out. Whoever encounters you is going to see your aura, and they're going to see your energy before they see anything else about you. I always thought that it was the physical, like people see the physical and judge you on that. But people see your energy, not so much what the physical body shows. All right. So manifesting isn't just about what you do or say. It's about what you vibrate. How are you vibrating? How is your body raising its frequency? And you do that just like we did already, through the breath, through positive energy, through music. And Blue Jean, I know how much you played the frequencies, the solfeggio, and raise your energy that way up higher and higher yet. So why does energy matter? You are a radiant, energetic being made of light and intention. Your emotions, thoughts, environment, and even the people around you influence your frequency. Have you ever noticed that sometimes you take on the energy of somebody else? Let's say you're living with somebody in the same household and they get up grumpy. They get up just cursing at the world for no reason. They just don't feel happy. And sometimes, if we are not careful and we allow it, that can bleed over into us. And then we find that we have to do a lot of work to shed that. We have to clear that energetic field before we can get back to our happy, happy, joy, joy. So it does happen. We are influenced by those in our close-knit group that we interact with. And that's why it's important to pay attention. Who is influencing me? They can't make you feel a certain way, but their energy can make an influence on what your energy is doing. So when you feel peaceful, joyful, grateful, and connected, that's when you're in the manifestation zone. That's when things start to get into alignment with God and the God plan for you, and you're able to manifest. And Kathy, you know what, Kathy? I had that thought run through my head. I'm thinking, Kathy's telling us this almost every day about Grumpy Bob. So pay attention and maybe educate those around you that I'm happy. I want to stay in my happy place. There's a song that I used to play. Remember the song, on Sundays that I would play about staying in my high vibration, no matter what's going on around me, even if the sky is falling down. I'm going to stay on my high vibration. And we can do that. We can intentionally stay on that mountaintop. We don't have to come down into the dark valley. So when your energy is drained and scattered or heavy, it's harder to receive clearly or stay aligned with your desires. And why, Blue Jean, why are you laughing at me? I just had a memory of waking you and Jean with waggle butts and song. That's some of the most precious memories I have of the Peace on Earth tour. Is the big doggaroos, Gruffy and Pocky, and I was awake. Usually every morning I was just laying there doing my little talk to myself and talk to God, and I would hear Blue Jean at the bottom of the stairs, "Go get 'em, girls, go get 'em up." And she'd send those dogs up to the bedroom where Jean and I were sleeping, and they would pounce into the room. And poor Auntie Jean, she'd be on a air mattress on the floor, so she was at their mercy, and they would always come to her and lick her all over the face to wake her up, and then they'd come to me and lick my face and wake me up, although I was already awake. I just start laughing at them. But yes, Blue Jean, that was such a precious memory, and it put a smile on our faces where we wanted to be awake. We wanted to be in that energy. So yeah, those around you influence how our energy is. It was the best way to wake up. Absolutely, Deirdre. So here's some signs that you're in high vibration. So do a little check mark. If you can see you in this, you feel energized and uplifted. And this isn't just when you wake up. This is your overall, during the daytime, way of being. You feel energized and uplifted. And if not, why? What's going on? Are you in a worry mode or anxious mode? Are you in a happy mode, a joyful mode where you do feel energized and uplifted? And maybe your herd, we talked about the herd yesterday, maybe your herd helps facilitate that feeling of being energized and uplifted. You notice synchronicities and miracles. That's something that will definitely uplift, isn't it? When we have a miracle happen. And that's why I always ask when you come in here on the morning show, share with us, share the miracles that have happened in your life. That way we're all uplifted by them. We like to share with each other. And Blue says, yes, Jean's dancing in the kitchen every day. Our Auntie Jean loved to dance. And I hope she still does. I miss her terribly. And I hope she's doing well. I hope she's recovering from whatever physical ailment has kept her away from us. And she'll be back in our fold, into our herd. All right, the next one, the next sign that you're in high vibration, you speak kindly to yourself and others. Have you ever caught yourself snapping just like for no reason? You don't say it with love, whatever those words are that you're speaking. Maybe there's a little frustration going on in your life and it comes out of you without you even knowing it. It just slips out there. And all of a sudden, you're like, whoa, where did that come from? So maybe there's an emotion that's been pushed down that hasn't been fully released yet. You trust even when you don't see immediate results. This is a biggie, really big, because, sometimes we pray and we pray and we pray and we ask and we do all the manifestation techniques, and then nothing happens. And it's because it's not in divine alignment just yet. So when we can trust that it's going to be there, that it's already there, we're just not there with it yet, then you're back in high vibration. Then you can see it coming through more clearly. And Kathy's asking why I prefer to use herd over tribe. You know, there's an energy to the word tribe that I just don't jive with. And it just doesn't seem to fit. But yesterday we were doing the pony cards, and I can't remember, was it Brookie? Somebody got the card about the herd, and that your herd uplifts you, your herd protects, your herd is not going to let you down. They're going to be there no matter what. It's kind of like the dogs. They have their pack. They love being with their packs. They're a pack animal. So I think we're more like the horses. We like our herd. We like that feeling of being like-minded, of wanting the same things, of helping each other and encouraging others. And have you really watched horses? Horses they're so funny. They really do have a sense of humor. I was watching a little video. I think I sent it to Eugene, Blue Jean. I was watching the video of the horses playing with the balls. So when they were playing with those balls, they were in high vibration. They were just wanting each other to feel the energy that they felt. And that's how I think we are. We want our energy to be felt among each other. So to me, tribes are more territorial. So you have a tribe here, you have a tribe there. I think with the animal energy, and yes, Kathy, it is an animal energy. We are animals. I think we can understand more wanting our energy to match, to be like-minded, to help each other. All right. Kelly Bach, good morning. You've been listening. Yeah, sometimes I say my peeps, Kathy Hand, or my peas. Yeah, the song of my people. But that's what I see as us wanting to be like-minded and be in synchronicity with each other. So the last one, you radiate love even in uncertainty. Even when you're not sure yet, you still love. You don't go into the low vibration. You keep yourself on that high frequency. And Lily Ann says, yes, the horses are funny. Stein Jeanette's horse, Harry, is very funny when he tries to get attention. Yeah, I was sitting in a house that had two horses. You all remember the horses. And oh my gosh, they are hilarious. They really are. The things they do, the way they just play you, they learn your personality if you're new to them, and they know how to yank your chain. They know how to get your attention. So yes, I love being in the herd mentality of just loving each other no matter what, unconditional, just being unconditional with each other. So what can you do to keep your vibration high? In this chapter, it gives you some little tools and tips. And Kim says, horses are highly spiritual. I think that's what I like about the herd and feeling a part of the herd is that spiritual part of it. So thank you for that, Kim. You can do a morning scan of what your energy looks like. So close your eyes. Let's do it right now all together. Close your eyes and visualize golden light pouring over you. And you can say, I clear any energy that is not mine and return it to center. So this light that you're emitting, let it bask in the golden light that comes from the great central sun of God. Let it bask in that. And then ask for any energy that's not yours, anything you've picked up along the way. Just ask for it to be cleared. Gently, softly. It's not a get out of here type of energy. It's, I clear this energy with love. And I keep going back to Martin Luther King, that hate does not drive out hate. Only love can do that. So anytime you're feeling anything other than love in your heart and in your life, let love be what brings that away from your energy field and transmute it. And then you're left with your pure, unconditional love. What else can you do? You can put a shield above you, a soft bubble of divine light. Cover yourself with that bubble. Or if you know the shield of Archangel Michael, if you've been attuned to that, you can put that shield over you, over every encounter that you have with any person. So clear your energy with the light and then put yourself in a bubble or in that protective shield of Archangel Michael. I'll do 2 more and then we'll move on. The gratitude frequency. Speak or write 3 things you're grateful for every day to lift your vibration instantly. When we're so focused on what we're grateful for instead of what our problems are, there's a whole new vibe that comes in. That vibration is high. It lifts us up, up, up. And we'll go where? Higher yet when we do the gratitude. The last one, declutter and cleanse. Your space reflects your energy. Clean it often. Open the windows. I think most of us can do that now, right? Open the windows, light some incense, or use sound to reset. This chapter is so full of different tools and tips, and it's just a wonderful way to learn how to raise your frequency, how to stay in that high vibration. So what you can do is focus on the journal prompts, and I'll read these so you can maybe think of them. What drains my energy? Think about it. What brings you down off of your high vibration? And what replenishes it? What makes you get back up there again? How does my body feel when I'm in alignment? When our spirit is in alignment with God and everything is flowing the way it needs to flow, that's alignment. So how does my body feel when I get into that alignment? And what can I do today to raise my frequency with ease? Well, we talked about some of it. So maybe think of what you do. What are your things that you go to raise your frequency? Here's the angel's whisper. With each chapter, there's an angel whisper. Your light is sacred, precious one. When you protect it, you amplify your power. When you raise it, we dance with you in the realm of miracles. Let your vibration be your prayer. I love this book. I know it has my name up here. Ignore that because the angels wrote this book. I just published it. They just used me as a conduit. So if you don't have it, it's Manifesting with Grace, a spiritual guide to creating the life your soul already knows. And it is on Amazon everywhere in the world. Wherever you are, you can get the book. Oh, Andrea, thank you. Anybody else have the book? Let me know that you're working with this work. It is a workbook, and you can work with it all the time. You can open it up. What do I need to know right now? And you can open it and see what jumps off the page at you. All right, so let's see what your comments are. I love, love, love that you all are interacting with me this morning. Deirdre says, Paul Ryrostic suggests that when we see ourselves in light, to send it up to our galactic family to connect with them as well. They are part of our journey. They help us to stay in that high vibration. So thank you for that reminder, Deirdre. And Kathy says, thank you. I was just curious. I feel a connection to Native Americans, and I just want to be sure never to disrespect them. Not sure I would feel comfortable saying tribe. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable saying that word. I know a lot of people do use it, and I'm not judging anyone. Trust me, whatever you do, that's on you and how you live your life. And that's all perfectly fine. There's no judgment here, just love. But for me, it's more comfortable. It feels like a higher vibration when I use the word heard or peas. Our peeps that are here are peas for peace. And I love that we have developed such a beautiful community here. Lily says, I always sit and looking at my birds here when I want to lift my vibration. That makes me smile inside and outside. Oh, Lily, I love that for you. And Lily, I don't know if you're familiar with an app that you can put on your phone that will listen to the birds and it will tell you which one is singing at the moment. I use it a lot. Wherever I go, I turn it on when I hear the birds chirping to see what birds are right there where I'm at. And it's a wonderful app. Cornell University is the one that makes the app, and it's a very trusted one that you can put on your phone. Oh, Lily gifted this book to you for Christmas. Oh, Lillian, I'm so glad you have the book. Work with it. It's a wonderful workbook. Andrea bought several of them for gifts. I love that, Andrea. And I'm going to have some at our retreat that we're going to do October 9th through the 12th. I'll have some of my books there this time and see if there's anybody that doesn't have something that's been published. And speaking of publishing, we have a deadline. March 20th, when we celebrate our 6-year anniversary, is the deadline for publishing Midnight Calls this year. And Jim Mershon has the book and loves it. Thank you, Jim. And Deirdre says, me too. And yes, I made the print big enough for you, Deirdre. Well, for me too. I mean, I have to wear my glasses when I'm reading small print. And I thought, well, why are we doing that? Let's make it a little bigger so we can all read it comfortably, right? Even if you have 20/20 vision, then you don't have to strain to read the words. And Lily says, yes, I also feel so strong connected to Native Americans. Yeah, I am part Cherokee in my heritage, and I do a lot of Native American rituals. You know, I'd love to, and I think I will next full moon. I think I'll do a women's medicine wheel. Sorry, Jim. You can attend. It doesn't exclude men, but it was developed as a women's medicine wheel to bring in that feminine energy that the moon puts out for us. So, yeah, I can't wait for our retreat either, Andrea, and let's do one there as well. We did, what did we do in Pennsylvania? Was it the medicine wheel? I think it was a medicine wheel that we did, but we'll do one on the full moon. Let's hope that that's going to fall in there. If it doesn't, we'll do it anyway. so, so thank you. Thank you all for being here for Manifesting Monday. Now manifest, use some of these tools that the angels gave us. They gave us this book, and it is a wonderful tool if you want to get into the mode of manifesting even more. Okay. So prayer time. And I know we have a lot of people right now that we're lifting up that long prayer list. I have not forgotten. I pray for it every day, pray over it every day. We have some peeps that are suffering, and let's see that suffering alleviated. Let's see it turn into joy at the body responding to healing energy. I spoke with Charlie just a couple of days ago, and Charlie kind of overdid it after he got out of the hospital, the first day out of the hospital. We all know our Charlie. We know how enthusiastic he can get about things, and he just did a little too much too soon. So please keep our Charlie lifted up. As far as I know, he's still home. I haven't heard anything more from him. But lift Charlie up for a complete recovery. He had major surgery, And I don't know what he was thinking, trying to do too much all at once, but he did. And let's see him now. I yelled at him gently with love and told him to stay put, to get himself back to 100% before he tries to take on being Superman again. Annie let us know that she's in need of prayers today. And Annie, we certainly do lift you up and hold you in high light, that whatever's going on will leave your body with ease and grace. Brandy, we lift up our Brandy every day and hope that things will get better for her physically. Andrea Gregg, lifting you, darling, and hope that you are on a high road of recovery and feeling better and better every day. Blue Jean, we don't ever forget you, lifting you up for a miracle in your life, miracles with your eyes, miracles with your strength, and that beautiful countryside that you live in, for it to thaw out and for you to be outside more and more with those beautiful horses. Who else? Deirdre. Deirdre, darling, we pray for you all the time and lift you up for perfect health and for joy in your life. Lillian, you, your family, we lift you up. Who else do we have on here? Jim. Jim, I always pray for you because I never know if you're traveling, if you're on a ski slope, whatever's going on. And you and your father, I pray for you and lift you up every day. You're always in my heart, Jim. You live right here in my heart. I think Linda's here, Linda Lemieux, praying for you to really be uplifted and for your health to definitely shine. Kathy Hand, love you and your beautiful family. And we lift you every day for a high vibration in your home. Kim McElwain, we keep you and your animals in our hearts and lift you and just want the very best. Kelly Bach, going through the chemo journey, and pray that that happens with ease and grace in your life. All right, did I miss anybody? I hope not. If I missed you, it's, Pat Moss. Sorry, I was just flipping back through. Pat Moss, I got to come back and see you. I loved my time with Pat and her sister Sue when I was there. So yeah, I think I'm going to plan another trip to the UK, and it'll be a longer one this time. Maybe I'll do a retreat over there. Who knows? I just follow what the angels say to do. Michelle Landers, we lift you up, Michelle. And I know you're looking for answers for some physical stuff. So Michelle, let's pray that you get those answers. Mary Crincoli, praying for love and light for you and for things to smooth out for you and for it to work perfectly. Joanne Castrillo, for you and your wonderful family that hosts me when I'm here in South Florida. Just absolutely love being in Joanne's energy. We had dinner last night with a friend, and wow, just amazing to sit and have conversation, conscious conversation that just is non-judgmental, and whatever comes out, comes out. So blessings to you, Joanne, and your family. All right, so anybody else you want us to lift up, go ahead and put it in the comments. And thank you, Blue Jean. Yes, definitely. And Deirdre always includes me in this daily prayer. But yes, I will be in the dental chair again tomorrow, and hopefully winding down to the end of all of that work that's being done inside my mouth. So thank you, Jean, for including me, and please just continue to lift me up in your prayers. All right, Deirdre gives us this beautiful prayer for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, for our troops and especially the troops who are deployed right now, for all the countries, for Teri, that's me, my family, and any traveling peas. And yes, please keep Billy in your prayers. She did have the meeting with the doctor and has her markings for the radiation. She'll be undergoing radiation for, I think it's about 6 weeks. So please keep her lifted up for that. Okay, so let me see if there are any other prayers. Kathy's holding Charlie and her entire family in her heart and prayers for Kathy's daughter Marlena, dealing with challenging transitions at her workplace. And Lilianne's thanking us for the prayers for all of her family and all of our families here at Cuppa. Thank you for that. And please, extra prayers for my son and grandson that are having a hard time, and prayers for all children in our world. Love you all. Be blessed. Lily, thank you for that. And I'll just ask Deirdre, can we include that when you do the daily prayers for us? Let's include our children. They are our future. So let's definitely lift them up every day. They're being influenced, as we are. We're more influenced from 0 to 7 years of age, but they're being influenced by everything around them, caregivers, peers, teachers. So yeah, let's definitely add that into our daily prayer to lift our children of the world up. Thank you, Lillian. And Darlene, hi, Darlene. Yes, I'm glad you're here. You're here in time for prayers, and we lift you up, Darlene, for anything that needs praying for in your life. If there's something physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional. So let's do this now. We've spoken it, we've read it, we're holding it in our heart, and now let's raise our frequency together, going up, up, up. And God, we're coming right to you with these prayers. We know that you are the giver of all love, the giver of all life, and we ask now that each prayer be seen by you, each prayer be acknowledged, each prayer be wrapped in the love of the divine. That Divine Mother is holding each one of us, that Jesus is touching our hearts and touching our souls and helping us with whatever physical ailment is going on to release that pain, to live in life full of joy, full of happiness, full of peace in our hearts. We pray for peace in our world. We lift up our Mama Gaia, asking for it to feel the love that we send right down to the very core and to flourish. And as we come into this springtime, that everything that's growing from Mother Earth is going to fill our bodies with the nutrition that they need. Thank you. Thank you for hearing us. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for miracles already given. And we pray for miracles for each person hearing this prayer. We love you. We honor you as the highest being. And we thank you for that. Om Shanti. Om peace. Peace in our hearts. Peace in our homes. And peace in our world. And amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Such sweet comments. So Kathy, you're probably at work by now. I see you posting your thank you, I love you. Let me go grab our Leo. Do y'all just love this new song that Leo and Brookie made for us? And I am so, so grateful to the two of them for putting this together, and grateful for the way it makes us all feel. So here we go. Let me share it to you, and let's go about our high vibe day. That's what I like to say. Getting that high vibration by listening to music. Alrighty, here we go. on your heart center and slow down your breathing.
Higher and higher and higher yet. Beyond the clouds, past the sun, that's where we're headed. Filled by the power of the Spirit. Guided by purpose, raising consciousness. Up, 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 we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, 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 we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, set your intentions. We off to another dimension. Up, 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 we go. Let love lead the way. Up, 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 we go. No time to hesitate. Up, 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 we go. And it feels so good. Up, 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 we go.
Let's breathe in love. And breathe that love out into the world.
There was a time when I didn't know what to do. I'd focus my mind on things that just made me blue. No reason, no rhyme, making the negative true. I didn't know what else to do, but then I found my groove. We're going up, above, to a higher plane, up, above, where we can't complain, up, above, where we can't refrain from anything bringing us down. Up, above, to a higher plane, up, above, where we can't complain, up, above, where we can't refrain from anything bringing us down.
Up, 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 we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, 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 we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, set your intentions. We off to another dimension. Up, 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 we go. Let love lead the way. Up, 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 we go. No time to hesitate. Up, 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 we go. And it feels so good. Up, 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 we go. We going higher, higher, yeah. We going higher, higher, yeah. We going higher, higher, yeah.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Up, 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 we gonna raise the vibe. High and higher, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, 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 we gonna, and it feels so good. Up, 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 we go.
Off to another dimension.
Going higher, higher, we go.
Higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher, we go.
Flying high, so high.
Going higher, higher, we go.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher, yeah.
If you don't have a smile on your face after that little up, up, up from Max, then there's something wrong. It makes me giggle every time I hear it. Thank you all for being here. Just a reminder, mark your calendars, set an alarm, Wednesday night at 7 p.m. I'm going to be doing a teaching on the second ray of light. There's 7, and we're going to cover all 7 this year. We did the blue ray last month. This month it's the golden ray. That's my ray. And hopefully you can figure out if you can resonate with that ray as well. So 7 o'clock Eastern time on Wednesday night. And it will be live streamed on Enlightened World Network and on Angel Speakers, Teri Angel. It'll also be on YouTube on both of those channels for those YouTubers that are here. I love you all so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. Now go out there and manifest. Raise your vibration so that you're in that frequency that attracts what it is that your heart desires. I love you. Mahalo for being here today. And aloha. See you later, everyone.